Yep. You already know what it is. You already know what to do.
We back Sunday.
Damn right, we back. Back in many ways. Big Dub Sundays. Tell a friend to tell a friend, tag a friend. Let's go ahead and get to this show. Now that's how you win a ball game.
Dubs.
Falcon fans, that is how you win a ball game. One time for the fan. You already know what it is. You already know what to do. Talking Falcons football once again. Every Wednesday, every Sunday. It's 8 p.m., but tonight, 9 p.m. Man, we lit off this damn victory. Yes, had to take an hour back. I was like, nah, I can't do 8 o'clock, man. We gotta let shit settle for a second. We lit out here. Falcons came away with a big victory. Tag your Falcons friends, tag your Falcons family, because we got a lot to go over tonight. Share it to your groups. Share this to your Twitter. Share this to your Instagram. Big dub today.
Big dub.
You already know what it is. Chase, Bodie, before we get down to this game. Sheesh. Got a lot to go over. But talk to me, man. How y'all day going? How was y'all weekend? What's good, man? Chase, what's up?
It was lit, bro. Damn good weekend. All my teams that I root for won, so I'm feeling good about that. So let's fucking roll it over, man. Let's do it next week.
Oh, even the Mud Dogs.
God, not the Baxter
County Mud Dogs. Real Ricky Bobby.
Not the Baxter County Mud Dogs.
Put some respect
not the Mud Dogs.
Sheesh. Buddy, what's up, man?
Man, it was a great day. One time for the fans showed up to the game and we showed out. Got that dub. Shit, it wasn't pretty, but it's a dub. That's all I care about.
Exciting game. Very exciting game.
Damn show wasn't pretty.
It was back and forth. It was a great game. I love it.
Guess what? A dub is a dub.
And Big Mariota.
Yo, boy.
Oh, shit.
He did
now
it.
we got to talk about Mariota.
He's back.
Oh, shit. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. Of course, you know we talking Falcons football. And it's time to talk some Falcons football. What a game.
What a game.
What a game, Falcons fans. And if you're in here right now, go ahead and sit back for the next hour and get ready. Because it's time to talk about what we saw today. What happened today with the Atlanta Falcons versus the Bears. I mean, big win for the Atlanta Falcons. You can hear it in my voice. I'm feeling it. That's that first, second, and third down voice right there,
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. That's that first, second, and third down voice right there. The party doesn't stop. We keep it going. But yes, the Falcons now move to 5-6 on the season. 5-6 on the season. Bears now fall to 3-8. And as I posted the other day, the Bears are out of the in the hunt competition, which means now they are probably the first team to be eliminated going forward now for the playoffs. And I believe the second team will be the Panthers, as we'll get to around the league shortly. But Chase, Bodie, Falcons. Falcons in the chat. Tag your Falcons friends. Bring them in here. Let's chop it up. Let's talk about it. What did y'all see today? What was the exciting plays? What were the highlights? Who's your player of the game? Bodie, Chase, just your thoughts on what happened today. First of all, let's go over the experience. Bodie, do you want to talk about your day? Or how you want to go about this? Because do you want to just go straight to the game? Because there's a lot that happened before the game. Or if you just want to, how you want to do this?
Hey, it is whatever. It's whatever. We can talk
It's
about.
on you.
We can talk about. Let's go to the game. Let's
go to the game.
Yeah.
Bodie, talk to me. What did you see out there? Your highlight plays. How did the Falcons come away with this 27-24 win?
They played inspired football. You know, the Falcons always got to make it interesting. It's always coming down to the last second. We're a fourth quarter team. That's what we are, you know. And it's fun. You know, it's fun when we're winning. But I will say that the things I took away from this is, number one, Mariota ain't cooked yet. All right. He ain't. I know y'all. I know what y'all want, but he ain't cooked yet. All right. 2, freaking CP. I know he made that big fumble, but he damn sure made up for it. Shout out to CP for breaking the all-time kick return record. Big Moonshine Day. That's a fact. I'm still on that shit. Yeah. That's part of the pregame.
Moonshine was early today. Surprisingly, Moonshine was about
5 o'clock,
10 o'clock in the morning.
Shit. Yeah. So, I mean, and the pass rush showed up. Yes. The pass rush showed up. I mean, we got 4 sacks. 4 sacks. So shout out to them pass rush showing up, even though, you know, he was standing in the pocket. He actually tried to pass. It seemed like he tried to pass more than he ran today. He had a clean pocket though. We gotta fix that. But the pass rush did show up when we needed it to. So we in there.
Chase, Falcon fans, let's chime in. Let's talk about it. What did y'all see today? What was y'all highlight of the game? What position group was your highlight? Because the defense did a great job. Offense did a great job. And also coup as well. Your game winner, 27-24. But Chase, just your thoughts, your takeaways on what you saw today. I mean, we went over the other day with the hot takes of what we wanted to happen. And then today, Falcons pull off a 3-point win, but it's a big win at home once again. And now you move forward at 5-6. But just Chase, what is your thoughts of what you saw out there from the Falcons?
Man, I saw a team that fought for it today, man. They came out there. Mariota did for one, and I seen him take a lot of checkdowns today. Something I was very happy about. Something I've been preaching all year, really, and he done it today multiple times. So, I mean, it seems like this guy's been listening to what people's been saying, man. He wants it. He wants it bad. So, you know, like Bodie said, he's back. He's back. So I'm rocking with Mariota, man. We'll see what happens. As far as defense, I saw a team that fucking was football hungry for sure. Secondary looked a lot better today. Darren Hall got burned a couple of times, but other than that, Terrell Allen is back, baby. Troy Anderson, man. Shout out Troy Anderson. That boy balled out today. I'd like to give a shout out to Chuma Adoga as well, because him to come in and start, that was very big for me to see. That shows, you know, we got depth in that position, something we thought maybe we didn't have. But, you know, as I say, I saw a team as in a whole play for a game. Our secondary could have done a little better today with the fumbles. Some of the 50, I think it was like a 45-yard return on the first kickoff. But other than that, man, you got the W, and that's all that matters.
Falcon fans, let's go back to the day, to the morning. Let's go back to the beginning, to before it all started. Got down there to the stadium. You know, weather was a little bit chilly. It wasn't too bad. Winter seasons, you got to bring out them hoodies. You know what I'm saying? You got to bring out them long sleeves, which I must say, there's some Falcon jackets out there. Woo-wee.
Fire.
Boy, let me tell you something. Bodie got one of them on right now. But we saw some Falcon jackets today, like, bruh. And some hoodies, like, bruh.
I got to copy another one.
Who's walking around?
I need that. That ain't no fanatics right there.
I need that.
That ain't no damn NFL. No. I don't know where they got them hoodies from, but yeah, we saw some Falcons apparel today. They brought it out. They were ready for the winter season. So shout out to the Falcon fans that showed up. But guess what? It's a Mercedes-Benz, so shitload of Bears fans everywhere. And we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Bears fans travel well, and guess what? None of them compared about the price of the tickets.
Yeah.
And they came from out of town.
And a lot of them we talked
Falcon
to.
fans that's sitting around talking about, man, them tickets too expensive, dog. If I ain't got, man, you should have saw how many Bears fans were in there today. Chat, agree with me. If y'all was in the Benz today, how many Bears fans did y'all see? But guess what?
Yeah.
The fans don't play the game. The team does. And the team came out there and came away with a big win. And once again, we talked about this last week and the week before last. The performance of some of these quarterbacks in the NFL and how they're escaping with victories, and they don't even get 200 yards in the air. Mariota is another one today. Guess what? If the Bears would have won, Fields would have been another one. So that's two quarterbacks right there that, Falcon fans have to look at and say, the new NFL outside of, 5 or 6 quarterbacks in the NFL throwing for like what, 2,500, 3,000 yards or some shit right now. Everybody else is just like in the pack running around. Look at Mariota's stats, man. 13 for 20, 131 yards today, 1 TD, no sacks, 35.8 QBR.
No interception.
No interceptions. Came away with a 3-point victory, but you also ran a touchdown. You went 13 for 25 on the ground. Tyler Algier was also running with you at 8:55. Patterson was running side by side with you with 10 for 52. Zacchaeus even had that whip around, running them Madden plays out there.
Hell yeah.
So shout out to the offense for getting the job done today. But once again, the Falcon fans last week, Bansham, this week, Mariota won you the game. Put you in a position again to score. Put you in a position again to win. It's right there in front of you, Falcons fans. It's right there in front of you. From the touchdown that was over there to was that Drake London, beginning of the game, open it up, great drive, moving down the field. Bears fans don't even know what's going on. The game start yet? Yeah, the game started. We about to score. Bears fans over there, they couldn't believe it. Damn, I scored quick as hell. Yeah, we're in the Benz. But I will say there was a lot of Bears fans in there today. And Falcon fans, I know how many season ticket holders there are. You put your tickets online. No other way to say it. You put your tickets online. You didn't hit the groups. Didn't hit the Falcon groups. You sold them tickets for $35 profit. And Ticketmaster took their tax too. So
that's how they get in $35.
I'm just saying, man. It ain't going to be like no $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Ain't enough for you to just go to another Falcon fan and be like, yo, look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, pack it out. I guarantee. When we went to the Bengals game earlier this year, the Seahawks game earlier this year, if most of those fans sold their tickets, I would have seen way more Falcon fans I would have seen that building. It was nothing but Seahawk fans, nothing but Bengals fans. You feel me? Like you would have noticed a missing group of fans that was supposed to be there. Like, it was that type of stadium. Today, when you walked in there, you saw fucking Bears fans everywhere. But it is what it is. Fans don't play the game. The team does. And the team came away with a big win. Last week, Mariota, Bansham. This week, what you drinking? You feel me? Like Mariota, we talked about it, man. He's going to be your quarterback. And this is another week that you're going into a big game against the Commanders in Washington next week. But you got to look at it and say, Mariota's going to be your guy. What is this? Week what? 13? Mariota's your guy going forward. Let's cut the Ritter talk right now. He's putting you in a position to win, to go down the field and make a move. Mariota's performance today, Bodie Chase. 13 for 20, 131 yards, 1 TD. Came away with a 3-point win. And CP did have a big part of that too as well with the kick return touchdown. Yeah. But the drives that Mariota had that he put together, offense, some of the play calling wasn't the best. I ain't saying it's 100%, but I will say
a lot better.
It was a lot better than what I saw in Carolina.
That's kind of what me and some people I hang out with was talking about. It seemed like Mariota was a lot more comfortable today. Like only as if he had control of the offense. It seemed like against Thursday night game he was kind of scrambled, but he actually, he played today like he played against the 49ers a couple games back. He played a complete game. He was going to his check downs. O-line actually did their job today other than what they did Thursday night. So, I mean, Mariota played a solid game, very solid game. Mariota plays and produces like that. Why not re-sign the man?
So, Bodie, Mariota today didn't have much to yell. I mean, 13 for 20, 13 for 25 on the ground with the TD. And it was all set up drives to keep the chains moving, too. So I will say, I mean, they had their 2-3 and I remember it was a back and forth, like it was in the first half.
Yeah.
Tied game. I think it was just going back and forth, and I was like, Bodie, this shit here got to stop. You got to fucking score.
Yeah.
Like you're stopping this team as what 3-7. Like, come on, you get the stop, just get some points on the board. Sure enough, you couldn't do it. Then you punt. Then you get the stop. Then you punt again. It's like, what are they doing? You know. But I got to say, as a Falcon fan, I just did 14 years with Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine with 13 games with Mariota right now. At 5-6 right now, going into a game that's big in Washington. You got to get this win.
Yeah,
another must-win game.
It's very big, not even just for your confidence, but for your polls, man. I mean, for the playoffs. I mean, Washington's that one team that's above you right now, and they won today, so you won. So next week could be definitely a tone setter for what play shakes off in the playoffs. It's definitely our own destiny. We gotta win now.
So the situation with the Halo board today, I guess there was this new cam called the Wink Cam. So I don't know. I decided to just be a part of it. You know, got to have fun with it, right? Got to.
You didn't just be a part. You didn't just be a part. You went.
Yeah, go there.
Bro.
Get me on that.
Wink out.
All right, damn. I'm like, you all right, bro? You sure?
The doctor tapped me on my shoulder.
Like, that nigga
okay over there.
slap his face
right?
or something.
I said, never mind. You wouldn't understand. But Falcon fans, you got to be happy about today's win. You can't go to the boards and start ranting and raving about, this player didn't do this. And man, look, we won the game. Just be excited that we won. And we're moving on 5-6. And we got the Commanders next week. I don't want to hear people in the chats just start going off for no apparent reason about what the team did wrong. Man, look, they're going to fix the mistakes. They're going to move. All right? They got another week of practice here. They're going to go for it.
You got to feel good about it, man. You just laid a goose egg in fucking North or South Carolina tonight. So, I mean, you got to feel good about what you did. You got a dub, man. You bounce back.
Winner.
Drake London, 1 reception for 2 yards and a touchdown.
That was.
I guess.
Hey.
I don't know. I guess. Like, hey, bro had
this was Pitt's
2 yards and a touchdown.
This was Pitt's.
We know how
and that's y'all rookie first round.
Mariota ain't slinging that ball for 400 yards.
Best ways he can.
Folks gonna be shorted every week.
He put 7 on the board, man. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all we wanted.
Let's go to the elephant in the room. Justin Fields.
Oh no,
right.
Michael Vick Jr.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Let's go to Justin Fields, right?
I talked to so many folks today talk about, yeah, man, I think we should have got Justin Fields, man.
Oh, dude, it was all over social media.
Over Pitts.
Today we find out why we should have drafted Justin Fields over Kyle Pitts.
I'm like,
Falcon fans, glad y'all here. We know we're talking Falcons football every Wednesday, every Sunday. Check this out. This is why you love football. The Falcons, they needed this win so bad at home against Justin Fields. This is like, if you go back to college, this is like Fields them going to play Georgia or something. You feel what I'm saying? Like when he went to Ohio State, went to a different school. This is big because there's a lot of Falcon fans who wanted Justin Fields at quarterback here in Atlanta, right? And if the Bears would have won, you would have heard this shit all the way to the next time we played the Bears. Like, hey, remember the last time Fields played you? We should have drafted him. I told you. And there were some highlight plays when Fields were running around and doing all that highlight stuff. And I was like, oh, Bodie, you got to get him on the ground. But at the end of the day, you was looking at the defense saying, if they make adjustments and get Fields contained, it's over. Yeah. It's over. Look at his passing. It was 14 for 21 today, 153 yards. Kind of same like Mariota. 4 sacks. Talked about that the other night. I think he's one of the most sacked quarterbacks in the league right now. Yeah. He's averaging like 3 sacks a game, and you got 4. The defense stood up today. I believe he just hit your record for sacks last season, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice.
I think you're around 16 or 17 sacks right now as a team, which last season, that's what you had for the whole goddamn season.
Yeah, for 17 games.
Still Grady's 6 games left, too.
Grady's 6 games left, too. Grady's also closer to his sack record now, season sack record, which I'm sure he'll hit. I can see it next week. He can get 2 against Heineke, the way that line's looking, even though they had a game against the Texans today. Easy game. It is what it is.
And I think today he moved in sixth. He moved sixth in Falcons all-time sack record today.
Nice.
With his sack. So
nice.
That was big.
Justin Fields, 18 for 85 yards.
You got to look at that as an advantage, man. Look at what this kid's done the past 2 games. I mean, that's a plus. To hold, 85 to a quarterback's a lot, but to hold him to 85 after what he's done the past 2 games, kudos to the defense.
Yeah.
Everybody does talk about the Bears fans in the building. Chase, you didn't see it today, but Bodie, I don't know if you saw it on the Chase. You saw it on the camera. How many Bears fans?
Oh yeah, they were stacked, dude. They were deep. They were
and
deep.
Then the Bears scored. It was a loud roar.
You could hear him on TV, man. You could hear him on TV.
Close your eyes. You're in damn Chicago. It was crazy.
Yeah, I see somebody on Facebook posted drop their pen at the Benz and said, "Good away game, dub." All the fucking Bear fans.
Yeah. I believe Torrey posted that. He was like, "Good away victory for the Falcons." Like, what the? You look at it and you're looking at the Falcons fans. That's I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know they didn't believe in the team after the Thursday night loss. I don't know if it's just, hey, Fields is coming. Let me just sell these tickets, make some quick cash. But Falcon fans, you got to pull up in that band strong.
Tell them
Bear fans.
You was trying to get them up on third down.
Deep.
You like, come on, y'all, get up. We were pounding. We was trying to get everybody up.
There was one part, Bodie. You remember this in the fourth quarter when Fields, I believe he has the ball, and the Bear fans are getting loud.
Yeah,
and you're sitting there thinking, I don't think the Bears want their fan base to be loud right now during this time of offensive possession. Their Bear fans were getting loud, bro. Like Chase, like they was just screaming like crazy. And you're sitting there listening, like, I think the Bears would rather have their fans more quiet on this drive. And I think Fields came out and did like a 3-and-out. So kind of cost them on that drive right there. But I was listening to it like, damn, Bears fans, y'all might want to quiet down right over there because your quarterback's trying to get this thing situated, But Falcons came in with a big win. But to contain Justin Fields in the second half, he did have some runs, but you did make some adjustments. You saw it early with Fields in the game, Chase and Bodie, where it was like, oh, this is about to be a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we going to do? How are we going to stop this? Early in the game, they went to the early runs with Justin Fields, and they were sitting there watching like, no, not this. Not this. Not in the Benz.
It proves also about, playing from behind. This is a different team than last year, man. We got down 17-0 today. Came back from a 17-point deficit. So, and it also seemed like there at one point it was like the defense was on the field way, way more than the offense was. That's the problem. But it seemed like something after halftime we got fixed. And like we said in the past shows, man, Dean Pease goes in there and fucking dissects and gets the defense on a whole different scheme after halftime. And it shows. This shows definitely something we ain't seen in the past.
One thing you wanted Fields to throw. Because I wasn't too worried about Fields throwing the ball. I was worried about more of him faking the run and the Falcons biting on it and then hitting us over the top, which he did early in the game with Mooney.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there watching it like, how the hell are we about to defend this shit when this guy is just literally stunting this run, faking it, coming back, running around. That scramble that he did to catch the running back in the third quarter, I was like, bro, like 4 people just had a hand on him. Wouldn't even happen in Madden. He would have been down. He would have been sacked. It never would have happened. But of course, in the NFL, Fields making it look like people were saying, like Vic 2.0 out there. And you saw Ebiketie try to get in there, evaded that tackle. Next person, evaded him. Next person, get off me. Next person, I'm sitting there get this guy on the ground.
Yeah.
Sure enough, he completes the pass. I don't think it was much for like 2 or 3 yards. I think they got a field goal or something at the drive or whatever it was. But you're sitting there watching it like, get this guy on the ground.
The drive that they converted to make it tied 24-24, that should never happen. That extended play right there on the goal line where he scrambled around and finally got the pass off for the first down, gave him a whole new set of downs. Yeah, that would have been your 4th down and hold him to a field goal. That kind of gives you more control.
That was the hold they called on Isaiah, right? Down in the end zone.
Yep.
Yeah, that was one thing that was tough because you're sitting there watching it like, okay, you're making stops. And this is the good thing. Falcons were making stops. Even as good as Justin Fields was playing today. Offensively, because you see what the score was. They didn't get blown out. They put their team in the game to win too. But as good as Fields was playing today, the Falcons, they zeroed in on defense, man. They toned in and got ready in that second half. Zoe Carter, Troy Anderson, Grady Jarrett.
What's that?
Dula
what's
Anderson,
that cat's name? What was his number? 91.
Jalen Hawkins,
Abdullah,
AJ Terrell. Oh man, they was all over. And Bodie, you saw right there on the sideline. They was after.
Who played defense today? Defense tackle.
Talking about Dalton, Jalen Dalton,
Horn and Dalton.
Horn.
Them boys there, they showed out today.
Yeah.
Everybody got pressure today, man. The defense as a whole played solid.
And I think Dean Pease adjusted at the halftime, especially in the fourth quarter. They showed up in the fourth. So shout out to Dean.
Superstar Jack Spade on the Halo board. Hey man.
Boy. Hey, show him the wink. Do the wink thing. Do it. Wink camp, go.
You know what it is. You know what it do. Falcon fans, you know we talking Falcons football. It's always good to talk with y'all. We're talking about the Falcons and the Bears on Wednesday. We're going to talk about what the Falcons have to do to beat the Commanders on Sunday, which is also a tough team going forward right now. They have 4 teams with winning records in the NFC East. This is the team you have to beat. If you're not going to win the division, at least get to the wild card, you have to beat the Commanders. Keep going. This
is a team that also is getting one of their best star defensive end players back. Chase Young should be added next week. So that's somebody you got a game plan for. That's a game changer there.
Oh, he's a monster.
Falcon fans, this is a big win. And we're going to enjoy this win. We're going to move forward. Falcons will practice. Falcons will get back to what they need to do this week, fix the mistakes, and be ready to go play the Commanders. But today, let's go over some performances, man. I mean, Cordell Patterson, guys.
Fucking monster, dude.
Bodie,
yeah,
we've been talking about this. We've been waiting for a punt return touchdown or a kick return touchdown. Avery Williams has been so close in the past few weeks to get a punt return or kick return touchdown. I remember the days of Devin Hester and Allen Ross and some of those guys, man, explosive. You know what I'm saying? When those get back there catching some of those kick returns and punt returns. But now I'm looking at it like, hell, even Tim Dwight. Remember Tim Dwight? But now you're looking at it like, you want somebody back there that's going to be explosive. And you're watching a player who used to play for the Bears break the record against the Bears.
Three of his 9 have been on the Chicago Bears.
Good.
That's a good stat right there. That's why I love one time for the fan, man.
And then Devin Hester, who played for us, broke the record, I believe, with us. Right?
That is true.
And he broke his record also with us. So that was just a cool coincidence.
Yeah, that was dope.
Devin Hester broke the record first, and he was on the Falcons, and CP broke it after. So that was dope.
Falcon fans, it's a good victory. It's Big Dub Sundays here on One Time for the Fan.
Dub Sundays. Drop them hashtags. Big Dub Sunday.
Chiefs and the Chargers right now.
Jack, tell me you just saw that catch to save it from going out of bounds.
I'm trying to figure out what he was doing.
What the fuck was that about?
Did they take it from the 2? No, are they taking it from like the?
Let me cut this game off.
Okay, he caught it.
Oh my gosh! Are you serious?
That's what I'm trying to think.
That was a kick return.
That was goofy.
Bro, why did he catch that ball?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. Falcons won. We ain't got to worry about the bullshit that's going on right now watching the Chiefs-Chargers game right now. But guess what, Falcons? It's another victory that you got to feel good about. You're moving forward. CP, I'm glad to have CP here, man.
Yes,
you know, he's a fan favorite. Falcon fans were just so used to having, a wide receiver like Julio for so many years, quarterback like Matt for so many years, then the Calvin pick, Ricardo Allen, Keanu Neal. Some of these players you were feeling for so long. But now you got some of these new players now that you just grown more accustomed to, and CP is becoming the ultimate fan favorite here in Atlanta. That kick return today was something that I was telling Bodie, bro, we need something on special teams, because Bodie was mad about what happened on the other side of special teams with Avery Williams today.
Oh man, I was heated. I was heated. That was a dumb move. Let's just say why I was so heated about that, because if you watched it on TV and you watched it in slow-mo, Avery Williams dove and reached with the football instead of falling with the ball. And I was trying to figure out myself why he did the reach, because if he didn't reach, you go down, and it was a good punt return.
Bruh, you don't reach for yards in the middle of the field.
It's almost like he forgot.
You reach for the pylon.
Yeah.
He just made a mental error. Yeah, it was a very bad mental error, and it could have been deadly.
CP made up for it on special teams.
Pretty hot.
Definitely made up for it on special teams.
Oh, I was hot. But you can't do that, bro.
Nah, that was tough.
Falcon fans, you got your 4 sacks today. We talked about it the other night. Your defense has to step up. They got to get Fields to the ground. You got 4 sacks and 1 pick today. I think your defense definitely stepped up in a major way.
Yeah, shout out to Hawkins.
Rashard Evans once again. Tackle machine. If he's not on this team next year,
yeah, you got to resign.
That is a guy who you're going to need for your run defense. You're going to need him for your 3-4. And Evans was pumped on the sideline. Bodie, you seen it every single play, walking over there on the sideline with Arnold Ebiketie and Zoe. You remember the joke I shared with Zoe and Troy Anderson, Bodie, on the sideline? Yeah, we can talk about it. Yeah, we can talk about it right here on One Time for the Fan when Troy Anderson hawked down Justin Fields. On that 3rd and 4. Third was it?
Yeah, 3rd and short. He stopped.
Walks over there to the side.
He showed out, man. That people talk about maybe drafting or going deep in the free agency and getting a stud linebacker, but I think Troy Anderson, man, that's your future middle linebacker. That guy there, he is definitely him. He is definitely him.
Yeah, Troy Anderson. Dude got speed. He was yelling on the sideline. Jack was like, yeah, that's that combine speed. Yeah, that's the speed we seen at the combine.
Yeah.
And then so Carter was like, yeah, that's definitely the combine speed.
So it was good to know that. I mean, as a diehard Falcon fans, you love these moments, man. Troy Anderson makes a big stop.
Yeah,
comes over there to the sideline. Defense is pumped. Players are talking. They cash. You can hear it. They ready to go win this game. And then Troy Anderson sits down. I'm right behind Troy. I say, that's that combine speed, ain't it right there, Troy? And I said it loud enough you can hear me. You hear my voice. You know I said it loud enough. And so your boy Zoe Carter sitting right next to him. Yeah, that's it. Well, me and Zoe Carter just laughing.
Yeah, they had the mic. Time. They had the NFL mic right there. So
Bodie made a joke and was like, the NFL mics were like right there with Troy Anderson right there. So now Bodie's saying we need to go find and see if NFL films picked that up.
Go watch inside the NFL.
Right in front of me.
Go watch inside the NFL when they talk about the game on Tuesday. I think it is. They have those moments where they get those. Hopefully they air it. But yeah,
that'd be dope.
It's big because it's kind of like the moment you'd want to air. I mean, let's just say Zoe or Troy was mic'd up. Oh, you finna hear it.
Yeah.
If Zoe or any one of them linebackers were mic'd up today, you're gonna hear it on the next mic'd up. Because they definitely came over to the sideline like, yeah, bro, know what he talking about over there. But Falcons came away with a big win, and we love it. This is what Big Dub Sunday is all about. This is what the feeling is all about, Falcons fans. So you should feel good. Big Low Country Sports is in the building. The Halo board, you know how it is, Big Low.
It was bad, man. It was nasty. Definitely
the Pitts injury. Of course, Michael Rothstein. Shout out to Michael Rothstein. I gotta give him a shout out, man. I see this guy everywhere. One of the journalists for the Falcons, he talked about Arthur Smith has no updates right now. On the
I got a little something on Kyle Pitts. I don't have nothing on Taquan Graham. I couldn't find anything there, but it's a tough blow for Taquan Graham too, man. Anytime you see a cat get carted off, it's never a good sign. Yeah. But from what they say early investigation, I guess you could say, on Pitt's knee, is there was no torn ligaments at this point, and that they would get an MRI tomorrow to confirm that. But we may have took an easy blow on Kyle Pitts. So let's pray Kyle Pitts is good to go.
Probably need to sit.
Let Kyle Pitts sit, no doubt. But let's pray it's nothing serious.
Yeah.
You got some big games coming up. I thought you was going to take away that, get that big win against the Panthers to have this 2-game winning streak now, so that we can have just a little game to play with every now and then. If you end up losing, but now after you lost to the Panthers, you beat the Bears. Pitt's injury hopefully is going to be okay this week. We'll find out.
At least he ran off the field, man. At least
that is true. He did run off the field. I remember people was over there like, shit, damn. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, we was over there struggling.
Who was that, Batman? And it was Kyle Pitts. So we hope Pitts is going to be okay. But if he's not good to go against the Commanders, Still got to have a game plan.
Let's talk about Pruitt for a minute, man.
Yeah.
Even after Pitt stepped out, Pruitt really stepped in and did his job. Even in the past few games at the beginning of the season, we used Pruitt. He had a touchdown, I believe. So I mean,
he had a touchdown.
Pruitt can fill in right there. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's tough to see Pitts go down. Yeah, Pruitt is definitely solid.
He's a solid receiving tight end. Mm-hmm. He's been known for that all his career. So I don't think it'll be too much drop off. Of course, it's not. He's not Pitts.
Hey, we're not pass heavy anyway, man. I mean, if you look at it, Pitts was going off today. He did have 4 receptions, I think, for like 45 yards. So I mean, Pitts was showing out today. But I mean, that's why you got Drake London. That's why you got Hodge the kids. Spread the ball around like we did today.
Yeah, we got some weapons. Speaking of Hodge, we got a picture with him.
Dope. I seen it. I seen it actually. I did see that.
We did grab a picture with Hodge after the game. Shout out to Kadell Hodge, man. Another player that we talked about in the preseason, making this 53, and now 13 weeks in, grabbing pictures over there after the game, after big wins against the Bears.
We've been big on Hodge all year.
Yeah, this is a game.
Hodge is a resign.
Absolutely. We're gonna get to that. We have a lot of time to get to that, but we're gonna look at why Hodge should be a resign. Rashard Evans. Right now, Jalen Hawkins is playing his way into a resign too as well.
And I don't think we mentioned it, but yeah, of course, we also had the game sealing interception for Hawkins.
Shout out Hawkins.
Shout out to Hawkins.
That is 3 game winning stops that our defense has done for us this year.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We're a 4th quarter team.
Yeah, no doubt.
We just get it together in the 4th.
Second half is definitely our best ball.
Yeah.
Falcon fans, my voice not only comes from yelling on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down, but it also comes from yelling at Bears fans. And Bodie can be there to witness. He was there today. He saw it. When we yell at Bears fans, we yell at Bears fans.
Boy.
Because there were some Bears fans that's using Fields has got it. He going to get it done.
Yeah.
And he got some Bears fans, which went down to like even the ring check Bears fans.
Yeah.
So you gotta we are going with this right now. Y'all confusing me right now, and I'm drinking too. So I gotta get me squared away.
And then of course they want to come with I said 28-3. I'm like, did y'all do that? Did y'all do that?
Oh my gosh!
I'm like,
so Bears fans do have jokes when they're leading. When they're losing, they don't have too many jokes.
Yeah, because when that Hawkins interception happened, I start waving at people. All the Bears fans I saw, I started waving at them. I said, "Hey, you, bye. Go ahead and leave."
So, like Trey Young after that buzzer beater.
So get to that. Get into that. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Check these Bears fans out. Check these Bears fans out. So the Falcons, we win today, and we're in the Benz. Everybody's having a good time. They're laughing, and this joker next to me says, "But the Bulls still gonna beat the Hawks."
You gotta win somehow. Huh? You gotta win somehow, huh?
I said, what?
Man, get out of here with that mess, man.
Want to hear something else? Watch this. You got Jordans on. You from Chicago. But you know what?
They reaching. They grasping.
They started reaching.
They gotta win something.
Look at him, y'all. He got Jordans on.
Stop it.
Michael Jordan from Chicago. Man, where y'all find these folks from? Where y'all find these folks from? How did they drive here? Did they flew here? Where they from? So when old girl said the damn Hawks and the Bulls, I damn near started crying. Talking about Hawks and the Bulls and the what? Your teams got whooped out there. Talking about the Hawks and the Bulls. But yeah, man, it's always good to be at the game, having a good time with your friends, your Falcons family. And, it sucked to see all those Bear fans today, but to the Falcons fans that did show up, to the Falcons fans that was loud and proud, representing their team through the thick and thin, shout out to you all. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a good day. Weather wasn't too bad. It was like, 49, 50. It wasn't too bad. A little chilly.
It wasn't freakishly cold. It wasn't.
Yeah. I will say, going to Baltimore next month, that's going to be a cold game. Because I checked Baltimore's weather today as they were playing. It was like 31. And I was sitting there like, oh, this is gonna be bad next month. This is gonna be bad. So I just gotta prepare for it. I just gotta get ready. Big Little Country Sports is about to load up too as well. So shout out to Big Little Country.
Definitely gonna check his
getting ready to get his podcast going.
Shout out Big Little.
Everybody's in the chat. Clayton Murray, Jeff Wolf, Lisa Shepard, Jermaine's up in here too as well. Matthew Bass is up here. A lot of people up in here talking about Falcons football because everybody loves to see the Falcons get the win.
Oh yeah, we got lit in the fifth quarter, bro.
Fifth quarter was lit.
We definitely did.
DJ Envy too as well.
We definitely
DJ Envy
good
down there inside the Mercedes-Benz Club having a great time. I must say, shout out to DJ Envy, man. He's
DJ Envy
DJ from the Georgia Dome. He's also a big DJ that's at Tongue and Groove too as well. So shout out to DJ Envy. I might have to get J Envy on.
No doubt. Yeah,
it's about that time. It's about that time. We'll chop it up with him today too as well. But the special guest is going to be coming back soon. I know a lot of people have been asking, hey, when's this person coming back? When's this person coming back? We gonna bring some folks back on the show. We just enjoying what we got here right now at 5 and 6. Chase has been with us for the past few weeks. Bodie has been with us here for the past few weeks. Boo Man, whenever he gets off working time, will be here. Dez, he only shows up to Madden games and bowling on Tuesday nights. That's the only time we see Dez. I don't know what Dez is doing right now, but if we can get him on the podcast soon, it would be great because Dez was with us when the draft started. And after that, once Madden came out, that was it. I haven't seen Dez since then. But we talked about Mariota's performance. He's good enough to get you through another week. Falcon fans don't go, you bash him this week, you like him next week, you bash him the next week.
Hey,
what are we doing here?
We gotta stay consistent. We gotta really support our teams. We gotta support our players. So,
another game where the Falcons scored over 25 points.
The only thing I don't support is Rotimi on that goddamn Halo. I was like, yo, what the hell, bro?
Was that supposed to be a halftime performance or a first quarter performance?
No, T.I. performed like 2 seconds after the first quarter.
I didn't even hear T.I. perform.
He came out. You didn't see him come out on the field?
No.
He probably walked away. Him and
I didn't see it.
The Bronco Brown.
They came out. Yeah, they came out on the edge, right on the edge where the touchdown was at.
Yeah, they came out and did their song and went back. But they didn't perform at halftime, though. That was the bands. There was bands out there. That's when they performed after the first quarter, I think.
Falcon fans, let's head to the chat. Let's talk. Everybody that's tuning in, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. You know we're talking Falcons football every Wednesday, every Sunday. 5 and 6. We're going to go around the league. We got some things to talk about. We need the chat to chime in with us. Lyric's mom is in the building. Who want to see the Saints fan to hell with Clifford Harris? Shit.
Shit. I saw you roasting him on Facebook. Hey.
If you're going around the league today, a lot of things that happen that can help the Falcons and hurt the Falcons. So the Falcons now, of course, they won 27-24. Going around the league. Bills 31-23 over the Browns. We don't care about that game. The Eagles came back, snuck a win against you Matt Ryan fanatics out there. You Colt Falcon fanatics. 17-16. Eagles win. Patriots beat the Jets. We don't give a damn. 10-3. Lions. The Lions are now 4 and 6. Giants are now 7 and 3 as the Lions beat the Giants 31-18 in New York. Yes, the Lions
Sunday
beat the Giants.
The Lions
the Ravens
won 3 games straight. They're rallying.
We'll wait for the news tomorrow from the NFL. I'm guessing they're going to wait for one more week, seeing how this knows. They added an extra game. Is it? Ravens defeat the Panthers 13-3. Panthers will probably be now eliminated from any type of playoff contention or in the hunt.
Dude.
Just pure trash.
Just hashtag sell the team.
A team that we play in 2 weeks had a tough game today against the Bengals. They now fall to 3-7. The Bengals beat the Steelers 37-30 in Pittsburgh. Steelers coming to the Benz in 2 weeks. That could be a big win right there. Could that be your 7th win? We'll see. Because you have to beat the Commanders too as well. The Commanders came away with a big win today.
Yeah.
Against the Texans, which the Texans are sorry, but 23-20.
1-8-1 or something like that.
6-5 Commanders now. Now you have a big game on Sunday. Well, shout out to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, too, this week. We're going to talk about it on Wednesday. I probably might have a little plate right here, too, as well. But, Buddy, you going to have a plate? I know it's Thursday, but you have like a pre-plate made you can bring to the show? Or how does it work?
Yeah, I might. We'll see what happens. We're going to be in Kentucky, so
we'll from Wednesday.
I'll be in Tennessee.
Oh yeah, on Wednesday. Yeah, we'll be in Kentucky.
So I'm solo dolo Wednesday night. One time for the man.
No. I'm bringing my laptop.
Okay. Bring a router too.
No, I think they got.
I don't think we're leaving out till Thursday, so I'll be good.
Chase, you on horseback or you?
Yeah.
Shit. Selling giddy up, old yeller. Yeah. That's tough.
Look. Team got smacked up today. At least we didn't get smacked up 40-3. Cowboys doing the smacking out here.
Dude, they cut their game off TV. I was watching. They switched from that game to the fucking Steelers game, I believe.
Vikings fans sitting in Minnesota, sitting in that brand new stadium, like, how the hell we put up 3 points on the board and the Cowboys can't put up 40?
That's that performance against the Bills, man.
Raiders 22, Broncos 16. We got to give a damn about that. But the Ravens over the Panthers game is big because the Panthers now, goodbye. X them off the list like we knew it.
Yeah, they suck. They suck eggs.
Panthers fan base is just out of here. They're done for. But a game you still have to look at that we haven't talked about that we're going to get to right now. The goddamn Saints beat the Rams 27-20, which means there's still some type of chance for the damn Saints to do something. Falcon fans, you got to know how big this game is in New Orleans in a couple weeks.
So big.
It's big. Because if the records do match out some way, somehow, it's going like the Falcons are, going to be a game ahead or a game behind. However, look, depending on how the Bucks do. I mean, the Saints do have a tough game coming up on Sunday.
Who do the Bucks play next Sunday?
Bucks have a bye. Bucks come back and they play the Browns. I believe this is Deshaun Watson's game back. Is he back?
That is right. Deshaun
should be back.
He
should be back. So if the Browns come away with a victory over the Bucks, you come away with a victory now over the Commanders. That first place feels sweet, but these dirty ass Aints, they got a big game as well against the 49ers in San Fran. After that, they have a game against the Buccaneers in Tampa, and then they play us. So these next 2 weeks, do you want the Buccaneers to win that game coming up in 2 weeks against the Saints, or do you want the Saints to win coming up in 2 weeks? That's where the shit plays out to where the Falcons just need to win.
Yeah.
Let's not worry about everybody else. Just need to win. If you're not going to win the division, if you're going to get some help in the wild card, well, there's some teams that's, running side by side with you in the conference. But you need to go out there and win the division. You got to go beat the Commanders on Sunday.
Yeah.
You have to. That Panthers game was a game you're supposed to win. So even if you lost against the Redskins, you can still kind of bounce back against the Steelers. But you fucked it up and you lost to the Panthers. And you beat the Bears. That's cool. Now you got to go beat the Commanders. And you need to go beat the shot the Steelers too.
Yeah.
Bring it down to New Orleans. Falcon fans, I need y'all down there. Falcon fans, I need y'all down there in New Orleans now. I see about a good 300-400 Falcon fans that I know that's heading down there.
Yeah. Let's go deeper.
Falcon fans, it's possible. Chase, Bodie, looking at the standings, we're getting close to December. We're getting close to the nitty-gritty. College football, SEC championships coming up soon. Oh, shout out to them dogs.
Yeah, so
we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to 2 minutes of Tennessee talk in a second. We don't do it, but we gotta fucking talk about some shit in a minute. But the Falcons, Chase, Bodie, looking at the standings, is it still possible that the Falcons can go to the playoffs?
Yeah, it's very possible. Very possible. You just gotta win. Like you said, you can't depend on other people. You gotta do it yourself. One game at a time, man. We can do it. We can beat them. We can beat the damn Steelers. We can beat the Commanders. We can beat the Bucks. We just got to play. When we play our best ball, we can beat anybody.
Yeah,
Bodie?
and I think we outsmart ourselves a lot. We think we got the right idea about running the ball, but every game is different. So we really got a game plan. We really got to be smart about what we do, and Mariota's got to keep playing mistake-free football. And we just gotta come together.
Yeah, we gotta continue scheming, like you said, game plan. That's a
game plan is very important.
Yeah.
Scheming. We're a young team. We're growing, and I see the growth from week 1 to now.
Oh, most definitely, man. Some of those defensive schemes where it just seemed like there was one play where Evans was making a cover, Carter was closing in on the quarterback. Evans pushed the receiver out to Carter, and Evans went in for the push. So I mean, it was beautiful. It's like they're finally coming into a whole defense.
Right.
They're finally learning this scheme that Dean Pease has been teaching. It's nice to see.
It's called chemistry and playing together.
Yep.
You got a pressure man, and we getting better and better every week. So I love it, man. I'm here.
Bodie, Chase, who gets your game ball? On offense, on defense, it could be a position group.
Offense,
a player or two. Who gets your game ball for today?
Offense, I have to give it to Marcus Mariota. Have to give it to Marcus.
Look at Chase with the Marcus Mariota award.
If you look at it, man, you have to give it to Marcus. There was plenty of times that there was RPOs and Marcus made the right call on the handoff or made the right call on the QB keep. It's just little things that I've been preaching all year that I feel like Mariota could be great at that he hasn't been so sufficient at. And the day he hit all those keys, it was a solid game for Mariota.
Yep.
If you're going to Mariota for your offensive side of the ball, who you got for your defensive side of the ball?
Defense. I'm still going. I got 2 for defense. I'm going Grady Jarrett and Troy Anderson.
I'm glad to hear that. Truly glad to hear that. Troy Anderson getting the recognition that he deserves. Even here on One Time for the Fan, that's big because if we're talking about it, other fans are talking about it, other content creators are talking about it because we see. You remember that play earlier today when there was the face mask, Bodie? And I was calling the face mask on the sideline, and the fans heard me calling the face mask, and the ref comes over and says, "There's no call on the play for face mask." And you look at the replay, and there's clearly a face mask.
Yeah.
And
the fan turns to me, he's
like, seriously?
He's and the fan's like sitting over next to me. I'm like, bro, I'm calling it from my side.
Yeah.
And the ref doesn't see it. Like, what's that guy from TikTok? like, bro.
Yep.
Bodie?
Yes,
game
sir.
ball?
Game ball for offense. I would have to say Mariota. It's centered around Mariota today. No one really stood out on offense the most, but Mariota. Mariota's guy.
If Pitts don't go down, I may have Pitts as my MVP for offense.
Yeah. But my guy, Mariota, he showed up. He didn't make mistakes. He didn't fumble. He didn't throw a pick. He played smart. He played in his element. And that's all I asked him to do is play in his element, So Mariota did his damn thing on offense. Defense, Troy Anderson was fucking everywhere, okay?
Yes.
My guy, Troy Anderson. Get this dude some more playing time because he was swarming. He was everywhere. It was consecutive plays. He's getting tackles. He's sitting here stopping the quarterback from running the first down, 3rd and short. Like he's sideline to sideline. My guy is it. He is the future. So I love Troy Anderson.
It's just like we said. I believe Bodie said back a while back before the season even started. He said that's your QB spot. Troy Anderson is your QB spot, and that's how they used him today. And he was a dominant QB spot, and it showed.
So fast. Special teams, of course, CP. Shout out CP, man.
Yeah.
Nobody but
CP.
Love him.
Big dog.
Boy, he out here cooking.
That's your game ball for the day, Bodie. You good?
I'm good.
Falcon fans. Excuse me. We're talking Falcons football every Wednesday, every Sunday. 8 p.m. tonight. We started at 9. Wednesday night, we're back at 8. Getting you ready for Falcons Commanders on Sunday. I won't be at the Commanders game. I've been there before. Don't feel like going. Got a lot of stuff to do too as well. Plus, it's Thanksgiving week too as well. For those who's going to be at the house, cooking it up with your family, enjoying yourselves, drinking it up, whatever game's going to be on. I know the Falcons are not playing, so who cares? But plus they got World Cup on this week too as well. So this is the type of season that a lot of people like. They love these, the holidays and Black Friday's coming up and Thanksgiving and the shopping and the Christmas. They love these type of days. You know what I'm saying? College football playoffs and all that stuff coming up. So it's pretty cool. Winter season is pretty much here now. So we're going to have some fun. Falcons can get these wins. We can move forward. Game ball for me today. Game ball on offense, the Falcons offensive line. Kept Mariota clean. Kept Mariota clean. There's a lot of injuries. People's banged up. Lindstrom, Matthews out there doing a hell of a job. Dahlman too as well. McGarry.
Lindstrom for sure, man. That boy was out there bullying pancake guys today.
Man, come on, man. Like, it's good to see players that you drafted years later putting in work, to be great in their class, great at their position. And Chris Lindstrom is one of those players. Jake Matthews is one of those players. Not saying Drew Dahlman is one of those players, but he's getting it. He's good enough today to, I must say, Bears don't have the best defense in the league. Bears don't have the best pass rush in the league. But I will say that the Falcons did a great job of keeping Mariota clean. And I will give a game ball to Mariota too, because there was a couple plays. I saw some juke moves, some stiff arms, a lot of evasiveness from Mariota today. I love seeing that from a quarterback because I haven't seen that in years. My quarterbacks in the past have been pass, pocket passing. When he gets mobile, he moves out every now and then. But now it's explosive to see Mariota do some of these things. It's explosive to see some of the way the offense is. The handoff to Zacchaeus, I was like, wait, Zacchaeus? Yeah. You can do that?
Thank you for being different.
Appreciate it, Coach. Rags up there drawing it up. And I don't think we saw that play all season, if I'm not mistaken. That's the first time they ran that play?
I haven't seen it at all.
Yeah, I believe that's the first time they ran that play that they're running. Once again, brand new plays, which is always good because you love to see an offense, take that step up.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to go with the same old offense, especially playing a team like the Bears. Their cornerbacks were down. Linebackers, I believe, were down. They had an injury report that was pretty loaded. But doesn't matter. Whoever's on that field plays the game, and the Falcons came up with the win. Offensive line gets a game ball from me. Mariota gets a game ball. Cool. You get a game ball too, sir. You bounce back from Carolina. Don't forget what happened in Carolina.
Yeah.
The kicks that you made today, I believe the one that you kicked it to win it was a 46, 47. Somewhere back there. Can't remember the kick that he won. That he made it 27-24. Y'all know the length of the kick? Let me see.
That was my boy Koo. That was a 52-yarder today.
52? My boy Koo. 53.
My boy Koo.
53.
Yeah.
Hey, and for the Falcon fans yelling Koo before he kicks it, let him kick it first.
Yes, God, let him kick it first.
Let him kick it first. Then yell Koo. He's going up to kick it. He's getting ready. Koo. It's just like a roar of coos coming over like.
It sounds like a boo if right before he kicks. Like boo.
Let the band kick it. But sure enough, the way he kicked that 53, and you saw the hook on that, Bodie. Yes. Remember that kick week 1 against the Saints? He probably would have nailed that 60-yarder.
Yeah.
Because the way he kicked that 53 today, I was like, oh, shit, that's hang time. Oh, shit, he got more room. He had about another 4 or 5 yards ready.
Yeah, true that.
Offensive line gets a game ball. I mean, we can give the game ball to the whole team, but we're just going over a couple players. So I don't want to solo out anybody. But O-line gets a game ball. Mariota gets a game ball. Koo gets a game ball. Defense, Grady Jarrett gets a game ball. Troy Anderson gets a game ball. And I got to say, my boy Jalen Hawkins gets a game ball. I must say, Jalen Hawkins, you were flying around today.
Jalen Hawkins.
You were flying around. Rashard Evans also gets a game ball too as well. Those are the players who we saw, take a, what? I don't know what you want to call it. Superstar performance today in a win, The whole team did well. But Falcon fans is glad to see a win. It feels good. You were supposed to get it against the Panthers. We came in here that Sunday like, what the hell? How do we even have a podcast? We just lost to the Panthers. And sure enough, you bounce back. You get a win against the Bears because this is the game where fans win that stadium. The Fields jerseys, the amount of Bears fans down in there today. Justin Fields back here in Atlanta. Falcon fans who wanted them. None of that shit matters. Falcons came out there and got the win. So, ain't nothing better than winning, right, Chase?
That's fucking right.
Falcon fans, Wednesday night, we are back talking Falcons football, getting y'all prepared for Washington on Sunday. It's going to be a tough game. I hate to say it now. It's truly going to be a tough game. Chase Young is back. That D-line for Washington is going to be something to watch for. You're playing in Washington, too, as well. Is it Heineke back there again?
Yeah.
Jesus, this kid.
How about the Cardinals still rocking with Colt McCoy?
Ew.
With a healthy Murray?
I thought he was supposed to return this week, but they started McCoy instead.
Falcon fans, check this out. We'll go over this on Wednesday. Heineke, 15 for 27, 191 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions. They won 23-10. Another quarterback that doesn't have another 225-yard performance. Hell, you can say 200 yards. There's three quarterbacks with Derrick's name: Fields, Mariota, and Heineke. Two of them just got a win today, less than 200 yards in the air. Is it? And we'll talk about it on Wednesday. Chase, is the NFL just changing?
That's what I was about to say.
Run heavy teams now. Like, what the hell?
Look across the board, it seems as if almost every team has at least one dominant running back that's moving the ball for over 100 yards a game. But maybe the NFL's adapting from pass to back to run. Who knows? The NFL changes every year.
Yeah, quarterbacks are more and more mobile.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying passes are going to be obsolete because we're going to have our elite dual threat quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen and Lamar. It's going to be that. But I would say, 10 years ago, you had a lot of pocket passers and they were dominating the league. It's a new time. It's a new time. We're going to have games where you can play elite and throw for 120 yards and win the game.
You got Josh Allen went 18 for 27, 197 yards, and won 31-23. Jacoby Brissett went for 300 today. You got the Eagles and the Colts. Like Jalen Hurts went 18 for 25 for 190 yards today.
Yeah.
Won 17-16. Matt Ryan went for 213. You got the Jets and the Patriots. You got Zach Wilson went for 9 for 22 for 77 yards.
Yeah. Okay.
9 for 22. This is your starting quarterback.
Zach
9
Wilson.
for 22 for 77 yards. Jesus Christ. Matthew Stafford, 11 for 18, 159 yards.
He went out today with concussion as well.
Yeah, Dalton went for 250. Going to the Lions game, Jared Goff, they won against the Giants, 17 for 26, 165 yards. Daniel Jones went for 340. One quarterback bust 300 a day. One. Baker Mayfield went 21 for 33 for 196 yards. It's fucking embarrassing, Baker Mayfield.
Crazy.
2 picks.
Lamar Jackson went for 200. I mean, Falcon fans, look at this. The offense, these NFL teams, Russell Wilson, Derek Carr, they're going to sling it. Both of their teams trash. Vikings, what Kirk Cousins do? 12 for 23 for 105.
They got bullied.
Falcon fans, I mean, it seems now, just get the win. Let's get the win. Hell, Mariota could have came out there could have went 8 for 34 for 105 yards. Still would have won 27-24. It's just all about the wins now, baby.
Get them
Let's
dubs.
Just get the wins. Just get them dubs. We'll get our time when it comes to, most passing yards and team with most. We'll get to that. But right now, let's get to the wins. We got one today. Falcon fans, it's always good talking with y'all, man. So, got to go ahead and wrap this up. enjoy our Sunday night. Got to go ahead and get ready to take care of this ham, this turkey. Baby's ready for bed.
Yeah.
Real Falcon wins. That's how you do it on Sunday. You get the baby ready for bed. One time for the fan. Chase, what's good, man? You already know we about to get up out of here. Got any shout outs, brother?
Yeah, man. Shout out everybody that was in the Benz today. Shout out everybody that was out your seat being loud. Shout out to the Falcons. Shout out to CP for breaking that record, man. That's a big milestone right there, man. Shout out to the defense for holding up the day against a somewhat kind of hot Justin Fields at the moment. So shout out to everybody that's on the podcast with us tonight, man. Y'all stayed up late with us tonight. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all, boys. That's about all I got.
Yep. Chase, all right, now you can get some rest. You can cut the Xbox off now.
Shit.
Bodie,
you better cut it off. Your battery's gonna die. and I appreciate the fertilizer you used on my yard.
Gosh,
it's coming out green, even though it's cold.
Green.
My guy. Shout out to this Big Dub Sunday, bro.
Big Dubs.
Put that shit on a t-shirt. Shout out to that. It's good to go down there and do all that walking around and yelling and telling Bears fans, nah, getting the hell up out of there. And that's just different, especially them, because they talk shit. The Bears fans talk shit. They talk shit. And they talked all the way to the end. And that was a great feeling. That was great. Yeah, man. Shout out to the coaching staff for changing their game plan. I got preached last week. It was much needed. Shout out to CP again. When I shot him out, man, that's big. That's big. That ball's going to Canton, Ohio. Yeah, man.
That's a member of the Atlanta Falcons too.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Shout out to everyone who's joined us tonight, man. We appreciate y'all support. From the beginning to now, especially if you've been here. If you're new, welcome. I hope you like what we've been trying to do here on the channel. Just trying to be positive. I get into my constructive criticism rants, but it's all for the love of the team, man. I love this team. I love this team. I support anybody who wear this jersey. And that's it, man. Shit. Rise up.
Yes, sir.
Falcon fans, felt good to see everybody in advance today. For those I ran into, for those I couldn't get a hold of and couldn't speak to, I'm telling you, man. When the alcohol flowing and the game is going and people having a good time, saying you're in your environment, in your zone, you're just trying to enjoy the game. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So I apologize if I didn't get a chance to link up with you. You know what I'm saying? But there's more Falcon games coming up. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Of course,
we'll see you at the Super Bowl parade.
We'll see you at the Super Bowl parade too as well. And of course, you know how it goes, man. I mean, Falcon fans, we're always here, man. We got each other. You know what I'm saying? We got these Super Bowls, but we got each other. You know what I'm saying? So shout out.
Soon to be Super Bowl champs.
Soon to be Super Bowl champs, man. I said it before 2027. We're going to be Super Bowl champs before 2027. I know it's going to happen. I can see it happen.
Most definitely.
I see it happening. Shout out to Coach. Y'all did the damn thing today. That was a pretty. Oh, he's gone. Oh, fantasy owners. But shout out to Coach, man. Went through a week of practice, prepared well for a Justin Fields that was coming off 2 games. I know it was losses, but coming off 2 games where he was just lighting it up. And now you become that team where this is not the train just rolling through Atlanta of the Justin Fields train. The shit stopped right here.
Yeah.
And the Falcons put in their mark. They were like, oh, shit, he's doing all this. How many yards he had? 157. Okay. How many he had? 105. Okay. How many yards he had against y'all? He didn't even break 100.
Yeah.
We stopped the shit. Put an end to it. For us. Other team that they play next week, he might do the same shit again and go off for like 300 yards. He might just be pissed about it. But when he played the Falcons, remember that L. So shout out to Coach for putting together a, well-coached team today. that was ready to go. And in a lot of situations where, Falcon fans saw them when they were down. What was the score at one point? 16 to
17-0, right?
Yep. 17-0.
Well, no, we scored first. It was 17-7.
Oh, yeah, we did.
17-7.
17-7. Yeah.
Alcohol ain't fading off that quick. But
Hey.
Falcon fans, you got to feel good about this. You got to feel good. CP, you got to feel good about what you got going forward. Kyle Pitts, we hope the injury is not going to be too serious. We really hope the injury is not going to be too serious. But I must say, shout out to everything. That's Falcons organization, Falcons fan related, everything. Y'all did a great job today. For the ones that showed up, shout out to y'all. For the ones that's voice sound like mine, shout out to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And like Kirby Smart said, take a page out of the Georgia playbook when Kirby talked. Kirby said, if you're, if you can still talk the next day, you ain't loud enough.
Thank you.
This is a coach of the national championship, Georgia Bulldogs, telling you as a fan, if you can talk the next day, you wasn't loud enough. So Falcon fans, same thing, man. I'm trying to go upstairs and just watch some TV, relax, eat some dinner, watch the rest of this BS game that I don't give a shit about. But I'm gonna go to sleep with a smile on my face. I'm gonna wake up and say Victory Monday, and we'll be back on Wednesday to talk some more Falcons football with everybody in here. So shout out to everybody, y'all. Chase, Bodie, Boo Man, whenever he gets off work, Dev. So here's what it is, man. We move forward. One time for the Atlanta Falcons, one time for Bodie, one time for Chase. I'm your host, Jack Spade. One time for everybody in the chat. Everybody subscribe to the channel. Everybody who keeps subscribing and keep tagging people and keep telling people about it. One time for the fan is growing, man. We meeting people out here. It's like, yo, one time for the fan, one time for the fan.
Yeah.
Yes, that is us. Uplifting the fan base, doing the best we can to remain positive that the Falcons can make the playoffs. And if they don't, we're going to be here to talk about it. But we have a lot going on with one time for the fan. So can't wait to get back Wednesday so we can talk about it some more.
Yep.
Right? Chase, Bodie,
Yes, sir.
you already know what it is, man. Big Dub Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
Whip out this thing, man. Got my keys. Got my other keys. Time to get up out of here, man. Rise up. One time for the fan.
Rise up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Bear down.
Bear up. Bear down.
Oh, if you see me in a fight with the bear,
better help the bear.
better help the bear.
Help the bear.
Hollywood. One time for the fan.